That will do it for the Morrow Motors pregame show. Stay right where you are. We will be back with the opening tip right after this. From the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Quinnipiac University women's basketball. Tonight, the Bobcats take on the 49ers of Long Beach State University in the Play4Kay Shootout third-place game. Hi, everybody. Bill Schweitzer and Max McNall as the Bobcats wearing their blue uniforms, white numbers, and white and gold trim take on the 49ers, who are in their white uniforms with dark blue numbers and blue and gold trim. So set to go, should be a good one.
Yep, and the Bobcats going back. They just keep rotating the Gold Rush unit to start these games. This one did very well in the first quarter thanks to Sarah Schuin. 3 straight three-pointers got the Bobcats going. Got a 10-point lead on the Beavers in the early going last night.
Bobcats will move left to right here in the first half, and Schuin will jump it up against Madison Montgomery, and we are set for basketball. The tap bounced around and controlled by Long Beach State. The 49ers into the front court. Anna Kim hands off to Montgomery. Throws along the right sideline now for McCowan. To Kim in the corner, into the lane, up with the left hand. That's no good, and it's rebounded by Schuin. Schuin hands it off to Fabry. Carly Fabry brings it up court for the Bobcats. Cats into the front court. We're in the opening minute here in the Play4Kay third place game in Las Vegas. Martin into the right corner with the dribble. Hooks a pass into the lane. Shewin goes to the basket, lays it up, but travels with the ball.
Yep.
Well, she had a great opportunity there in a switch. She had Anna Kim on her, and Kim goes at 5'5", but Shewin just a little bit excited.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Cher's doing 19 points last night, but she's an erratic scorer. You never know when she's going to go off or have a scoreless game.
Back the other way they come. Kim into the middle, dishes into the left corner now for Sawyer. Now out to McCowan, loses the handle on it. It goes out of bounds. They say it was poked out by the Bobcats.
I don't know why that was. I don't know how that was poked out. I didn't see it poke at all.
No, there wasn't, and everybody kind of put their hands back to say, I didn't touch it. Inbounded to Montgomery to Kim. Three-point shot is blocked by McClure, and then a foul by Kim as she tried to go after the loose ball.
And boy, Erin McClure, man, you think it's just an easy three-point wide-open attempt, but the way she recovers and the way she jumps and the way she's got her long arms made that block, and a great play on the rebound.
Full court pressure by the 49ers. It's inbounded to Brittany Martin. Martin will bring it up court, met by McCowan, brings it across the line. Martin still has it on the floor, comes to the right side, gives to Fabry along the right sideline. Fabry holds the ball, comes into the corner with the dribble, gives to Shewin. Shewin puts up a jump off the rim, no good. Long rebound, run into the corner and taken by McClure. McClure, cross-court pass, Fabry open for three. Good.
Nice hit. Erin McClure took on three defenders, got the rebound, found Carly Fabry for the wide-open three.
Bobcats lead at 3-0 here, just underway in Las Vegas. Into the right corner it goes. Putting the ball on the floor, Hashif into the foul line and now gives it off to Montgomery coming behind her. Montgomery holds the ball overhead, Shewin guards her, bounces into the right corner now for Sawyer. Sawyer goes along the baseline, jumps one into the left corner for Kim. Kim along the baseline, hop, skip, and a jump, and then fouled as she goes up.
Yep, nice up.
That's a tough call.
Yeah, it is. Erin McClure, didn't look like she had made much contact. Kim kind of sold that one pretty well on the drive there. Erin McClure has her hands up. Clearly didn't think that was a foul. Neither did we, but the refs are already two questionable calls.
2 free throws for Anna Kim of Long Beach State. First one rattles around and falls through.
And both teams, Long Beach State on their end, it's tough to gauge what they're playing on. It's a man-to-man, but Kim's been on Shewin twice in a row. It's a mismatch in the post for the Bobcats, so see if they can take advantage as this game goes along.
Jessica Gertz and Katie Webster check in for Long Beach State. Kim makes both foul shots. The Bobcat lead is 3-2. We played less than 2 minutes. Inbounded to Faye. Hands it off to Fabry, and Fabry behind the back dribble into the front court. And a charging foul. Fabry dished the ball off to Faye and went plowing into Martina McCowan, and a foul against Fabry.
Yeah, the 49ers playing that extended. It's tough to gauge if it's a man-to-man or zone. They're kind of loosening out players. They're denying Carly Fabry the ball in the inbounds pass, making Brittany Martin take it up.
Doing a lot of switching, that's for sure. Inbounded to Kim. Martin puts pressure on her. She brings it across the midcourt line to Montgomery on the left side. Montgomery down the left side against Shewin. Pulls up, gets to Kim. Throws right side for Webster. Now out to Gertz. The jump no good. Rebounded by Faye. Gives it ahead for Martin. Martin into the front court for the Bobcats. Gives into the corner to McClure. McClure dribbles. Now bounces it into the post for Shewin. Shewin backs in, fakes, and then throws it right to McCowan. McCowan out of the back court, comes down the right side, still has it on the floor along the baseline. Her pass batted away by McClure and out of bounds.
Yeah, Sarah Shewin really erratic so far in this game. Just a couple of careless possessions, really bad pass on that one. Carly Fabry was yelling for the ball on the far side. She was wide open. I guess Shewin didn't see her.
All right, 5 in, 5 out for the Bobcats. Martucci. And a foul before the inbounds. And it's going to go against the 49ers as McCowan pushing off, trying to get room on the inbounds pass.
Yeah, we're seeing both defenses very stingy coming in, and they're both executing very well so far in this game, just 2 minutes in.
Inbounded to Strutmana, gives the ball to Brittany Johnson, back to Strutmana. Strutmana dribbles now to Johnson into the front court. Brittany Johnson holds, now hands it off to Edel Thornton. Thornton comes right, gets it in the right corner. Martucci goes along the baseline, kicks it right side for Strutmana. Strutmana into the lane to Mans, now out to Thornton for three. Good.
Nice possession there. Long Beach State really aggressive on their traps, leaving shooters wide open. Thornton's got to be ready, and she was ready on that shot.
So Bobcats with a couple of three-point field goals, leading it 6-2. Pass knocked away by Martucci, knocked out of bounds, and they say last touched by the Bobcats, and Martucci hit the deck hard, and she's still down.
Boy, Bobcats can't afford to lose her. She's favoring her, looks like her right ankle or left ankle. But she's all right. She'll shake it off.
Miss Martucci is a tough customer, no question about it.
You can say that again. Always taking on the opposing team's best player. She's a great player on defense and a very improved player on offense.
Inbounded to Tyler, who's in the ball game for Long Beach State. Spins, hands it off. Now Gertz to the foul line with it. Now hands it off again to Turner. It's Tyler Turner. Turner to the right side, to the baseline, under the basket. Falls down, loses the ball, and it's scooped up by Brittany Martin. Turner still down on the floor. Thornton dribbles one off her foot, but it's recovered by Johnson. Bobcats into the back court. Now to Thornton, wide open for three, off the back rim, no good. Rebound knocked to the floor, and that one is picked up by Wilson. Wilson gets it ahead for Turner. Turner into the front court for the 49ers to Montgomery for three. Good.
Yeah, that's what they can do. Missed assignment there for Strutmana. She left her wide open, and boy, you give them any space, they'll take advantage.
They will. 6-5. The Bobcats back the other way. Morgan Mans for three. No. Martucci, the rebound, and lays it in.
In transition, that's what they can. No box out on Martucci, and she gets the easy layup.
8-5 Bobcats. We've played just over 4 minutes. Turner brings it into the front court for Long Beach State. Comes to the left, bounces to Montgomery, back to the basket, now faces the basket against Strutmana, left side of the key. Fakes a shot, goes to the lane, she spins, tries to go up with the shot, kicks it out. Turner for three, off the rim, no good. Rebound Johnson. Johnson holds, now she'll dribble it up court herself, fires into the front court for Mans. Morgan Mans along the left sideline, holds the ball overhead, gets it down low, Strutmana. Strutmana cross court, Martucci for three. Off the rim, no good, and rebounded by Montgomery. 8-5, Bobcats lead it, 5:20 remaining in the first quarter as Tyler Turner brings it into the front court for the 49ers. Guarded by Thornton, lobs a pass up to the top of the key for Montgomery. Montgomery holds the ball on her hips, Strutmana on her. Dribbles left, now comes to the right side. Pulls up, fakes a shot, 5 on the shot clock, hands the ball off. Webster down the right side, puts it up, shot no good, rebound Mans. Morgan Mans dribbles up, now gives to Thornton, who brings it into the front court. Left side for Brittany Johnson for three. Good.
Nice hit, Brittany Johnson. Not a very good shooter. Took that one in transition. She was wide open, and Bobcats benefit with another three.
11-5, the Bobcats. 3 3-point field goals so far for the Cats. 4.5 remaining in the first quarter. Webster along the right sideline, dribbles to the top of the key, hands off. Montgomery for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Mans. Morgan Mans brings it up court for the Bobcats. Comes into the front court with it. Both teams have 5 players on the sideline. They'll fake by Brittany Johnson, throws it right to Montgomery in the lane. To Turner. Turner up court. Turner jitterbugs, crosses over into the lane, up with the shot, goes banging into Morgan Mans, and the foul will go against Mans. And once again, you know, the offensive player initiates all of the contact, but the foul goes against the defensive player. And we have a timeout on the floor. 4:03 remaining in the first quarter. Quinnipiac 11, Long Beach State 5. We'll be right back. The Play4Kay Shootout in Las Vegas. We're at the T-Mobile Arena, and the Bobcats leading the 49ers of Long Beach State 11-5 as we have 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter.
Yep, and three-point shots been falling for the Bobcats so far. They're 3 of 6 from 3. It's accounted for 9 of their 11 points. Great effort. I liked what I saw from that second unit with Martucci active on defense as always, like an offensive rebound, putback, and then a couple threes. Both Thornton and Johnson really have struggled for the three-point land this season. They've gotten open looks multiple times in games this year. They're not hitting shots throughout this whole season. But again, both of them are each hit a 3 so far, 3 threes from 3 different players.
All right, the Bobcats come out with Martin, Fabry, Schuin, Fay, and McClure, the same team that started the game, so 5 in and 5 out for them, and some wholesale substitutions for Long Beach State as well. Tyla Turner at the line, and she will shoot a couple of free throws. First one rolls around and rolls in.
Interesting note for Long Beach State, they are top 20 in the country in free throw attempts, but they are bottom 20 in the nation in percentage. They only make 61.8%.
Turner makes both that time on the pressure to inbounds. Inbounded to Fabry, gives it off to McClure. McClure dribbles toward midcourt, faces a double team, gets it to Fabry in the front court. Under 4 minutes to play now in the first quarter. 11-7, Bobcats in front. Fabry, top of the key, comes to the left side. Lobs it into the left corner for Fay. Now back to Fabry with 8 on the shot clock to McClure for 3. No good. Rebound Brittany Martin. She's just streaked in and pulled the ball away. So the Bobcats have another shot clock. They get it out to Fabry out near the top of the key. Fabry picks up the dribble. Now looks for help. Bounces it to Fay on the left side. Fay holds. Now gives to Martin along the left sideline. Turner on her tightly. Martin hands off to Fabry. Fabry to the top of the key, 8 on the shot clock. Fabry looking, now curls it to Fay. Fay to the right side, fires up the jump, off the rim, no good. And it's rebounded now by Jackson of Long Beach State, ahead to Turner. Pulls up the jump, off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds and last touched by Long Beach State.
Boy, the Bobcats haven't seen this kind of pressure in the half court all season. Long Beach State really aggressive, up on the Bobcats' hips the entire arc. They're even well beyond the three-point arc, so the Bobcats will have to handle that pressure in this game.
Pressure in the backcourt. Schuin takes the inbounds. Now gives to McClure, who brings it across the line. McClure faces a double team into the corner to Martin, open for 3, off the mark. Rebound and a foul, and it's going to go against Jen Fay. Fay went over the back of Turner. Now, Turner only goes at 5'5", and she fell to the floor when she felt a body behind her, and the foul goes against Fay.
Yeah, Jen Fay just being punished for being the taller player now, and didn't even jump on the rebound attempt.
Hashif brings it up court for Long Beach. Guarded by Fabry, 2:35 remaining in the first quarter. Bobcats lead it 11-7. Hashif still dribbles, now gives along the right sideline. And McCowan comes to the top of the key with it. McClure is on her. McCowan still with the ball, goes to the right side, now gives it into the right corner along the baseline. Sawyer and lays it in.
Brittany Martin lapsed on defense, allowing just an easy layup. She overcommitted on the passing lane and just easy 2 for Long Beach State.
Pass up ahead by Fay, knocked out of bounds by Long Beach State. So Bobcat ball, 2:11 to go in the first quarter, and it's 11-9. Quinnipiac in front.
Yeah, this unit's not shooting the 3 ball very well. The Gold Rush to start the game is shooting the ball much better.
You're on the radio.
Inbound to Fabry, gives to McClure, holds it over her head at the top of the key. We welcome the folks to WQUN tuning in following that men's basketball game. Tough night for the men at home, losing to Drexel. Bad shot off the fake, and it goes out of bounds by the Bobcats over to Long Beach State. So Quinnipiac got off to a hot start. 3-point field goals by Fabry, Thornton, and Brittany Johnson. But Long Beach State has come roaring back into the left corner for Jackson. Jackson holds the ball. Now comes up, gives top of the key to Montgomery. Montgomery moves right, gives the ball to Hashif. Hashif to the baseline. Shot blocked from behind by Schuin, and then off of Hashif and out of bounds.
Yeah, great defense from the Bobcats so far in this game. Long Beach State just shooting 2 of 10 overall and only 1 of 5 from 3. And three-point arc I expect to be a big factor in this game. Both can shoot the ball very well.
Schuin nearly gives it away. Gets it to Fabry. Throws into the front court to Fay. Now to Fabry. Back to Fay in the left corner. Zone defense by the 49ers and a tight one. A Very aggressive to Faye for three. It's good.
Erin McClure could have just looked to the basket. She's 2 feet away, but she finds Faye with a wide open three.
14-9. Bobcats in front with just over a minute to play in the first quarter. Jackson left side, hands it off to Sawyer coming behind her. Sawyer spins against McClure, tries to go up and under and hits.
Nice move, Sawyer. I thought she was going to turn that ball over. McClure's playing her great the whole way, just a better move and a better shot.
Bobcats move it up court. 1 minute remaining. First quarter, McClure spins, rifles it into the right corner for Martin. Drives, kicks it out to Fabry on the right side. Fabry dribbles once, gives to Faye, has room into the lane, up with the floater, no. Faye gets her own rebound out to McClure for the jump. Off the rim, no good, and rebounded by Sawyer. Up court comes Sawyer. Sawyer into the front court to the left side. 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. Throws right side to McCowan. McCowan drives to the hoop and lays it in with the left hand.
Yeah, no help side defense from the Bobcats. A little lackadaisical the past few possessions on defense.
14-13 now. Bobcat lead is 1. Schuin comes up to midcourt. Now throws into the front court to McClure. 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. McClure dribbles the ball. Still dribbling with 10 seconds now remaining. McClure starts to back in. Only 6 seconds. Gives to Fabry. They need to look for a shot here. 3 seconds. Cross court. Martin puts it up. Doesn't hit anything.
Yeah, Brittany Martin struggling from the three-point arc.
I mean, well, let's go to the break here. I'll just 14-13. Bobcats lead at end of the first quarter. Quarter number 2 coming your way on the Bobcats Radio Network. And Max McNall with you from Las Vegas. It's the third place game in the Play4Kay Shootout. Quinnipiac with a 14-13 lead over Long Beach State, but 4 3-point field goals in that first quarter. That'll help you a lot.
Absolutely, and rebounding has been great. 4 offensive boards. Long Beach State doesn't have any offensive rebounds so far. Bobcats have to shoot the ball better. Finished 1 of 8 in that first quarter.
Bobcats with the ball to start the quarter. Brittany Johnson takes it from Thornton, top of the key, moves to the top of the key against a very aggressive zone defense. Gives to Strutman at the foul line, right side to Thornton. Now to Mann's right side of the key, to the left for Strutman. Down the left side, up with the left hand and short arms it, and it's short of the rim and rebounded by Long Beach State. Turner into the front court. Turner, top of the key, comes to the left side, poked away by Martucci, and a foul is called.
Bailed out.
That was a real bail because Martucci clearly just tipped the ball And then the other player, the Long Beach player, Turner, tried to dive for it, went to the floor, and that's where the foul came from.
Yeah, she's been a great actor so far. Turner has a couple of sequences on give her free throws, and that one an extra possession.
She comes out of the game. Anna Kim back in for Long Beach State. Bobcats by 1 here early in the second quarter. Montgomery, top of the key, throws along the right sideline, taken there, and Wilson puts it up. No good. Air ball, rebounded by Strutmana. Gives it off to Thornton. Thornton into the front court for Martucci. Martucci along the right sideline. Comes to the corner, gets it down low for Johnson, and she is hit from behind, and the foul is called.
Oh, that was a late call. I was going to say, she was hacked on the arm there. That's the reason why the ball went flying toward the three-point arc, so the Bobcats get a foul called on Long Beach State.
That's the first team foul on Long Beach State here in the second quarter. Inbounded, Strutmana comes into the lane, up with the right hand, going the opposite way. It's no good. Rebound and a foul. Foul is on Long Beach State.
Foul is on, 32 for Long Beach State. I was going to say, I don't know.
It's 23 because they don't have a.
Very much, yeah. Everyone's got their hands on their head, a little confused. Brittany Johnson and Strutmana didn't know what was going on. Why they're being called for a foul.
Inbounded to Martucci on the right side, goes to the baseline. She's double teamed, looking for help. Still looking. Now gets it away, and it's stolen away by McCowan. McCowan comes out of the backcourt. Really aggressive defense by Long Beach State to the right baseline. Sawyer, and a charge. Edel Thornton flops along the baseline, and the charging foul called on Sawyer.
Dipsy-do. Bobcats mirroring what the Long Beach State's been doing in this game so far. But again, another frustrating offensive possession. That trap's been giving them all sorts of trouble in the wings.
Up court to Martucci, gets it down low to Strutmana, kicks it out left side to Johnson. Her shot is blocked and taken by Sawyer. Sawyer throws it up ahead. Kim to the left side to the basket, lays it up and hits.
Long Beach State takes their first lead of the game.
15-14, Long Beach State in front. Martucci right side. Aggressive zone defense. I mean, they're just all over the Bobcats, and it has given them fits. Thornton at the top of the key, gets left side, and it's tipped away by Montgomery and out of bounds. You can see why this Long Beach State team is one of the top teams in women's basketball in the nation in steals. They are all over you.
Hyper aggressive, and the Bobcats shooting trouble continues. They're just one of their last 11 from the floor.
Darshana Ta'afua comes into the lineup and replaces Sawyer. Bobcats with the ball, 13 on the shot clock. Right side for Martucci. Gives it to Thornton. Now top of the key for Mans. Only 7 on the shot clock. Martucci for 3. Good.
Yeah, they gave her some space in that zone. Shots will be there on the outside. Just got to take them.
And the Bobcats back out in front, 17-15. Ta'afua to the left side. Down the left side. Pulls up. Shot blocked. From behind by Mans and from the front by Strutmana. They both got it.
Yeah, I was going to say, she looked very unsure in that drive. Almost fumbled it away on the ball handling, but yeah, she comes right out.
Yeah, Ta'afua with a cameo appearance. She comes out, and Katie Webster back in for Long Beach State. 49ers inbound from the baseline, 20 on the shot clock. They lob it in. Webster top of the key, guarded by Mans. Throws right side, McCowan. McCowan drives to the basket. Shot blocked by Strutmana and taken away by Johnson. Johnson hands it off Thornton. Thornton pressured in the backcourt, gives to Johnson, knocked away. Johnson dives to the floor. Now it's tipped and stolen, and now Martucci knocks it away and knocks it out of bounds. A steal by Wilson. She was going in for the layup, and Martucci knocked it away and out of bounds.
Well, you want to say it's some sloppy offensive basketball, but give the defenses both a lot of credit on either side. They're just all over the ball handlers. The Bobcats and the 49ers are on both sides. It's going to be tough sledding for the point guards in this game.
Oh, there's no question. You better make decisions and make them quickly. You can't stand there and try and think about it. Webster to inbound from the baseline, gets it in. Kim fakes a shot, drives, and then is cut off by Martucci. Gives it top of the key to Hashif, who's back in. They get it into the left corner. McCowan for 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound Martucci. Hands it off to Thornton. Thornton comes up court with it. Fires into the front court for Mans on the right side. Goes to the baseline, to the basket. Throws into the left corner for Johnson. Dribbles it out of the corner. Now goes cross court. Strutmana fakes a 3 along the baseline. The jump, no good. Rebound Johnson, back up, no good. They battle for the rebound. Johnson again, good. And she's fouled.
You love the stick-to-itiveness there. A couple terrible shots from the Bobcats, but they hung with the offensive boards, and that's just continuing to be a factor in this game. Long Beach State, so far, no offensive rebounds. The Bobcats, that's their 6th.
So Johnson goes to the line to try to make this a three-point play. Fabry, Martin, Fay, and Schuin back on the floor, and McClure waiting to come in at the next opportunity. She'll replace Johnson.
Yeah, and right when Long Beach State took their first lead, 15-14, Bobcats have scored 5 straight points, and the Johnson looks to make it 6.
And does. So she makes that a three-point play. She's got 6 points, comes out of the game, and Erin McClure back in for the Bobcats. 20-15, Quinnipiac leading it. 6 straight points by the Cats have gotten them back out in front. Pressure, they get it into the front court to Sawyer, gives off to Kim on the left side. Kim dribbles, cut off, now hooks a pass to Sawyer, throws right side for Webster. Into the right corner it goes for Hashif. Hashif looks to make a move, bounces down low for Fua, gets it out. Webster, her jump, no good. Rebound, Sawyer, shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's taken by Schuin. Gets it ahead for Fabry. Fabry quickly into the front court. Pulls up, gets to Martin, top of the key. Martin crosses over, now fires into the corner. McClure wide open, the shot no good, and rebounded by Kim. Kim runs it up court for the 49ers. Kim to the top of the key. Guarded by Martin. Martin on her tightly. Kim crosses over, goes by Martin to the basket, up over Schuin. In and out, no good. Schuin with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Martin. Martin runs it into the front court for the Bobcats. 6 minutes remaining, second quarter. Quinnipiac leads 20-15 to Fay along the right baseline. Kicks it in the corner. Fabry for 3. Good.
Nice. Once they get ball movement in the interior, shots will be wide open on the outside. It's paid dividends lately for the Bobcats.
With a timeout on the floor with the score. Quinnipiac 23 and Long Beach State 15. We'll be right back. T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Bill Schweitzer, Max McNall, as the Bobcats have opened up a 23-15 lead. 9 straight points by the Cats have them out in front.
Yeah, after falling behind for the first time today, it looked like Long Beach State was really forcing some bad possessions for the Bobcats. 3 straight times down the floor, 3 straight points. A 3-point play from Johnson really got things going, and then the recent hit from Fabry on the corner. Bobcats have to continue to drive the lane and find open shots against this pressure. It's going to be there in the corners. You just got to fight through the pressure and fight through the traps and get some open shots.
Bobcats press in the backcourt, inbounded to Webster. Katie Webster goes against Fay, now hands the ball to Kim. Anna Kim goes one-on-one with Martin, comes into the front court, accelerates to the right side, still has it on the floor, dishes it back to Montgomery, top of the key for 3. Off the back rim and then over the top of the backboard and out of play.
And another factor today, Bobcats, they're happy to see the size be in their favor for once in this tournament. They're out rebounding the 49ers by 9 so far.
Inbounded by Brittany Johnson, gets it ahead to Fabry against the press. Now back to Martin. Martin, top of the key. Gives to Fay on the left side into the lane. The ball knocked away by the 49ers and saved from going out of bounds by Webster. Gets it to Kim. Kim brings it up court, throws to Webster right side. Webster puts the ball on the floor, lobs it down low to Montgomery, and it's stolen by Schuin. Schuin fronting on the play, reached up and grabbed it to Fabry. Fabry brings it into the front court for Quinnipiac. Comes to the top of the key. Still dribbling the ball. Gives it to Martin. 15 on the shot clock. Martin gives it off. Fay on the left side. Bobcats not a lot of ball movement. Pass to Schuin, and she can't catch up with it, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a very poor possession for the Bobcats. It looked like McClure and Fay were confused on where they were both on the floor, where they were supposed to be on the floor. And it cost them. No one was moving on offense, and really poor pass to end that one.
You know, against an aggressive defense like that, a couple of quick passes, and all of a sudden you've got numbers in your favor, and
Exactly.
they have not done that.
They haven't done that enough tonight. You're right.
Right side, it goes to Sawyer. 49ers with the ball. Bobcats with an 8-point lead. Cross-court pass. Webster for 3. Good.
Nice possession. Jen Fay went for the steal, missed it, allowed a wide-open 3, and then they cashed it in.
23-18. Long pass into the front court to McClure against pressure. McClure to the right side spins into the corner, and it's batted away by Hashik and out of bounds. 5 in, 5 out for the Bobcats. Thornton, Strutmana, Johnson, Mans, Martucci take the floor for Quinnipiac.
And we talked about it pregame about how Aaron McClure's struggles and Paula Strutmana's struggles have really killed the Bobcats lately. They're 0 of 6 combined so far in this game, no points. Bobcat
ball, they will inbound it from the baseline. Tyler Turner returns, replaces Anna Kim. Morgan Mans will inbound the ball. 4:24 remaining in the second quarter. Mans looks, gets it to Strutmana, and there's a whistle away from the ball. And it's going to go against Hashif, away from the ball, holding there.
And now the Bobcats are in the bonus.
Yeah, that puts Long Beach State over the limit, and it'll put Brittany Johnson at the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Again, not the worst thing in the world for the 49ers. Johnson, only a 50% shooter from the free throw line this season.
She made her first one to complete a 3-point play earlier and makes this one. Brittany Johnson with 7 points, leading the Bobcats here this evening.
She's been a much improved player in her junior year. Has already had 3 double-digit scoring games this season. She had 3 coming in the season for her career.
Missed the second, rebounded by Long Beach State. Turner quickly into the front court. Turner to the right side, crosses over, now gives it along the right sideline for Sawyer. Julian Sawyer to the right baseline with Thornton on her. Picks up the dribble, throws, batted away, but recovered by Webster along the left baseline. Out to Montgomery, 10 on the shot clock, back to Webster, and a foul is going to go against Long Beach State. Sawyer pushing off on Martucci to try to get position down low, turns it over.
Yeah, Martucci continuing to be around every possession on defense. She's just a great all-around player, but an elite defender.
Strutmana brings it into the front court against pressure and then drags the pivot foot.
Yep, she sure did. Again, more struggles for Strutmana in this game. Bobcats, that's their 9th turnover. This defense is really giving them trouble.
7 for Brittany Johnson, 6 for Fabry, and 5 for Martucci. That's leading the offense. Turner into the front court against pressure, gives to Hashif on the right side, knocked away, stolen by Martucci. Boy, she picked her pocket. Martucci across the line. Comes to the left side of the key. Now gives top of the key to Thornton. Open for 3, off the rim, no good. And rebounded by Long Beach State. Hashif brings it into the front court. Accelerates down the right side to the basket. Shot blocked by Strutmana. Saved from going out of bounds to Turner in the lane. Her jump is good.
Yeah, bad luck for the Bobcats. Just a couple players going for a rebound. Long Beach State grabs it and finds the open player for Turner, and she makes the easy jumper.
Pressure in the backcourt. Strutmana throws into the front court this time for Mans. Mans slows down. 24-20, the Bobcats lead it. Thornton now at the top of the key, into the lane for Johnson. Johnson drives, lays it up, and misses a wide-open layup. Rebound, though, knocked out of bounds by the 49ers.
Yeah, that was one of the easiest looks the Bobcats have seen all season, all game, rather. Johnson misses it, but the Bobcats are there for the rebound, so they'll get an extra possession.
So Quinnipiac will come in, take the ball from the baseline, and that shot did not hit the rim, so there's 14 on the shot clock for Quinnipiac. Martucci to inbound the ball. Looking, now lobs it in for Strutmana in the right corner. Out to Thornton. Thornton into the right corner now to Martucci. Martucci guarded tightly by Jackson. Kicks it off to Strutmana to Mans for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Martucci. And a foul against Martucci for pushing off.
Yeah, that's her second personal, so that's a big potential loss for the Bobcats as they're doing the 5 in, 5 out to avoid her picking up her 3rd.
So it is Fabry, Martin, McClure, Fay, and Schuin back in for Quinnipiac. 2:54 remaining in the first half. Bobcats with a 4-point lead over the 49ers. Anna Kim back in, brings the ball up court, faces a double team, lobs it into the front court to Webster. Webster comes to the right side and then hooks it to Kim. Back to Webster, right side for three, way short, goes to the floor and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Jen Fay, so the 49ers hold on to it.
And the Bobcats continuing to go with that extended 2-1-2 zone. Long Beach State has done a good job getting it into their offensive sets. They just haven't made any buckets in transition from that.
Defense, the name of the game so far tonight. Inbounded Jackson. Shot hits the side of the backboard. Gets her own rebound, though. Gets it out. Top of the key, Montgomery, right side. It goes to Kim, to Montgomery. Baseline jump is good. Falling away.
Nice look. Montgomery is, I consider her their best player. Had 19 points against South Florida.
24-22. The Bobcat lead is 2 to McClure. McClure dribbles left side out top of the key. Fabry for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked to the floor and picked up by Kim. Kim races it out of the backcourt for the 49ers. Kim to the left side. Still has it on the floor, gives it back to Montgomery. Montgomery holds the ball, throws right side now for Gertz. Into the right corner, Jackson drives, lays it up, hits, and we're tied at 24.
Long Beach State starting to get some easy looks on the inside. Bobcats have to respond on offense.
Brittany Martin brings it out of the backcourt, gives it on the left side for Fay. Back to Martin at the top of the key. Minute 43 remaining in the first half. Along the right sideline, Fabry. Fabry holds the ball. Nobody's coming to help. Now gets it to Schuin. Schuin, cross court, nearly threw it away. Martin grabs it, gives to McClure. 8 on the shot clock. Out to Martin. Cross court, Fabry for three. Good.
Well, the Bobcats looked very unsure on offense, managed to find Fabry for the open three, and that's what they have to continue to do, find looks on the outside.
Fabry, who has been very quiet offensively this season, breaks out with three-point field goals here in the first half. Left side, Jackson tipped away. Jackson recovers along the left sideline, gets it to Kim. Along the left baseline, it goes to Montgomery. Montgomery into the lane, and now out to Kim at the top of the key for three. Spins in and out. Rebound knocked to the floor. Picked up by Jackson under the basket, lays it up and in.
Oh boy, what a crazy sequence there. Three players on the ground to get the easy layup in the sequence.
Bobcats by 1, 27-26. McClure goes to the left baseline, kicks it out to Martin for three. Off the rim, no good. She can't buy one from behind the arc this season. They give it away to Kim with 37 seconds left in the first half. Bobcats with a 1-point lead. Kim brings it slowly across the line, comes to the top of the key, comes off a pick to the right side. Now hooks a pass, top of the key to Jackson, throws left side for Gertz. Gertz puts it on the floor, 10 on the shot clock, 20 on the game clock. Is to Montgomery, top of the key. Montgomery left, forces the jump, and hits.
Great defense again, Bobcats. Just a better shot. Montgomery's catching fire in the second quarter.
28-27, the 49ers take the lead. Fay with 5 seconds to play in the half hoists a three. It's no good, and rebounded by the 49ers. Stolen by McClure, puts it up off the back rim at the buzzer. And the Bobcats will go into the locker room at halftime down by a point. It's the 49ers 28 and the Bobcats 27. Shootout. And Bobcats down by a point as they head to the locker room. We will from Nevada, Las Vegas. No, that's a team. We're in Las Vegas, Nevada.
There you go.
And Quinnipiac down by a point here as the third quarter about to get underway. And Max, we talked about it. You gotta make some quick decisions against a very, very aggressive defense that Long Beach State throws at you.
Yeah, Trish Fabry taking the majority of her locker room time at the halftime break here for the Bobcats. A lot to work on. I'm sure they drew up plenty of stuff. The Bobcats are great coming out in the second half. Make a lot of halftime adjustments. I fully expect them to be, prepared for this pressure in the second half. And boy, a little more on the inside you'd like to see. I mean, they attempted 32 field goals. 19 of them were from behind the arc. Several of them were open threes. But again, not many players making shots. Only Carly Fabry, 3 of 5, was really impressive in that first half.
And you got to move the ball against this aggressive defense. I mean, there's too many instances of one person holding the ball or dribbling the ball, and the zone doesn't have to go anywhere. They're all just looking at you. They're double teaming you, and the rest of your teammates are just looking at you. You got to move the ball.
Yeah, there's some solace in the fact that the Bobcats have not faced a defense like this season. I mean, anything close to this. We've seen some press defenses, but nothing in the half court that's been this hyper aggressive. And again, the Bobcats, you love what you've been seeing from them on the season as far as the points scored goes. Coming to this tournament, they were averaging north of 73 points per game. But again, the way the shots have been falling for them in the first half, you like to see them turn around. Again, they started 4 of 8. But they only finished 5 of 24. That's about 21%. So, a few more make shots. We'll turn this game around. The defense has been there, like always. Only 28 points allowed. That's great.
Fabry, Martin, McClure, Fay, and Schuin start the second half, and Long Beach State will have the basketball. We're underway. Third quarter. Anna Kim comes into the front court, picked up by Martin. Gives it to a high post to Montgomery. Montgomery bangs, and Martin just tried to run by her and almost knocked her onto the floor, and Brittany Martin picks up the foul.
Yep, it's the way Montgomery was reacting. Definitely looks like she was hit hard on that play. So
inbounded and a drive by Sawyer, and she's fouled as she goes up. So in the first 9 seconds of the third quarter, the Bobcats commit 2 fouls, and it will be Julyn Sawyer going to the line to shoot 2 free throws for the 49ers.
Yeah, Brittany Martin in a matter of 9 seconds went from having 0 fouls to 2, so a little bit of foul trouble for her in this game. Martucci also has 2 for the Bobcats.
Sawyer at the line. Her first free throw spins off the rim. No good.
So far, a job well done for the Bobcats as far as Long Beach State and the free throw line goes. That's only their 6th attempt for the game. They came in top 20 in the nation in free throw attempts on the year.
Second is up and off the rim. No good. Rebounded by McClure. Aaron McClure hands off to Fabry. Bobcats come up court down by a point. Opening minute of the third quarter to Fay on the left side. Drives to the basket. Goes up. Good. And a foul.
It was right on the cusp. I was going to say, Kim did a good job lining herself up. She was just inside the arc there. And Jen Fay, creative move on the inside. We saw that a lot yesterday, using both sides of the floor, moving her arms, moving her shoulders in a way to get her an easier look at the rim, and she does that on that possession.
Free throw is up and off the rim. No good. Rebounded by McClure. Aaron McClure gets the ball. Bobcats now lead by 1. Gives to Fabry, left side of the key. Fabry comes to the top of the key with the dribble. Man-to-man defense by the 49ers. Down low to Schuin, and she takes a little travel and hands the ball over.
Yeah, it's Schuin's 3rd turnover so far. After scoring 19 points, career high last night, she's got no points, 3 turnovers in 12 minutes, so she's struggling out there for the Bobcats.
49ers bring the ball up court. Bobcats 29, Long Beach State 28. Opening minute of the third quarter. Kim across the line, picked up by Martin, comes down the right side. Comes back out, gives to Montgomery. They swing it around to the left side for Hashif. Hashif along the left sideline. Puts the ball on the floor, goes to the baseline, up with the shot, off the rim, no good, and rebounded by Schuin. She was swayed by McClure's big hand up in her face. Bobcats into the front court with it. Fabry gives to Schuin at the foul line, and Schuin is grabbed and held. It'll be McCowan picking up the foul.
Better job from Schuin in that possession, withstanding the pressure, withstanding the aggressive man-to-man defense from Long Beach State. She gets the foul call.
Wilson comes in, and McCowan goes out for Long Beach State. Non-shooting foul. Each team now with 2 team fouls here in the opening minute of the quarter. Inbounded, Fay behind the arc on the left side, goes cross-court, Fabry. Thought about a three, gives to Martin, top of the key. Martin into the lane for Schuin. Schuin drives, puts it up, and lays it in.
Nice finish. Montgomery caught out of position. Sarah Schuin, you gotta guard her on her right hand. They didn't do that in her possession, and easy layup for her.
31-28, Bobcats with the lead. Kim to the top of the key, stutter steps into the lane, gives it down low and right through the hands of Wilson and out of bounds.
Yeah, Wilson wasn't ready for that pass. Again, the Bobcats, they've done a good job swallowing Kim up on these drives, not turning into another turnover.
Inbounded to Schuin against pressure. Gives it ahead. Fabry into the front court. Gives to McClure on the left side. McClure puts it on the floor to the basket. Lays it up and hits.
That's more like it. McClure needs to start doing that on a consistent basis. It's too easy for her. She's too talented not to make those shots.
First points of the game for McClure, and that leads to a timeout by Long Beach State. Bobcats 33 and the 49ers 28. Quinnipiac with 6 straight points here to start the third quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely more like it. Bobcats, again, not relying on the three-point shot. Everything's coming on the inside so far in the second half. First, Jen Fay, nice little and one finish. And one drive, missed the free throw. But again, McClure, her shot's been off this season, and she's only shooting 31% coming into this game. But what we saw in that last possession shows she has so much skill and talent. She needs to start doing that on a consistent basis. Continue to drive, continue to make plays for others. If she's not looking at the rim, just her driving alone will cause the defense to double team her on the inside. Opponents know who she is. Opponents have her as a consistent scouting player, the main scouting player on this Bobcat team. The way she can attack the rim, the way she can drive and make plays for others. She's always that go-to player, the one that's going to command the most attention on defense. So she has to, eventually take over and start to take control of this Bobcat offense. She's been doing it so far in the second half.
8:15 remaining in the third quarter. Bobcats with a 6-0 run here to come out of the locker room at halftime. And they have gone from 1 down to a 6-point lead. A 5-point lead, 33-28.
Yeah, just like that, less than 2 minutes in. So, again, the halftime adjustments have been there. And going back to Carly Fabry's line, so far 9 points for her in the first half. Her previous season high was just 5 points. So she's really taken a back seat this season as far as she's even more of a distributor than what she was last year. And last year she only averaged about 4 points per game. So her production was huge in the first half, 9 points. Now let's see if some other players can start contributing. Again, you saw McClure on that last possession now, waiting for Stramana when she comes into the game on the second unit to start doing the same thing for her, for the Bobcats.
All right, first unit stays out. Fabry along with Martin, Schuin, McClure, and Fay. It'll be Long Beach State ball. 8:15 remaining in the quarter. They get the ball in. Jackson hands it off to Kim out at the top of the key. Kim puts it on the left side now for Webster. Webster to the baseline of the basket, hits the bottom of the backboard. Ball is rebounded by McClure. McClure runs it up court for the Bobcats. Now gives it off to Fabry. Fabry cross court to Fay. Fay fakes a three, dribbles, goes cross court. Martin for three. No. Rebound, Schuin though, gets it back to Martin. Martin dribbles, gets it back out to Fabry. 7:45 to play in the quarter. Fay goes to the left baseline, dribbles out, gives to Fabry. Fabry dribbles into the lane, kicks it back out. Schuin for three. Good.
And she continues her hot shooting. Again, that's what Bobcats point guards. Drive the lane, kick out for shooters. Schuin on that one gets that three to go.
36-28, 8-point lead for the Bobcats. A pass into the middle off the hands of Wilson and stolen by the Bobcats. Up ahead to Fabry. Fabry into the front court. Fabry dribbles along the right sideline. Now gives it to Fay, top of the key. Fay bounces left side for Martin into the left corner. Goes to McClure. McClure jumps a pass, cross court. Fabry for three. Good.
There it is. McClure taking over this game. Again, nice drive and kick out. Fabry again. She's hot. 12 points for her.
39-28. 12 straight points for the Bobcats here to start the third quarter. Kim, right side, guarded by Schuin in a switch. Dribbles the ball, now top of the key to Jackson. Jackson flips on the right side for Wilson. Wilson into the lane to the basket, up with the left hand, too hard, and rebounded by Fay. Throws it up ahead for Martin, who lets it slip off her hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, the classic you see in football all the time, looking before you catch it in, and that's exactly what she did. The Bobcats, again, that's a huge missed opportunity. The Bobcats had a 2-on-1 with Schuin on the left-hand side. So, yeah, Brittany Martin Got to look that pass in. Got to know that before you go somewhere, you got to catch it first.
All right, Bobcats 5 in, 5 out is Martucci, Thornton, Mans, Johnson, and Struthmana into the game. Bobcats on a 12-0 run here. They lead it 39-28. Montgomery hands off to Kim, top of the key, backdoor pass to Montgomery, and she lays it in. Good, and a foul.
Yep, nice.
Good backdoor pass, and the first points of the second half for the 49ers.
Yep, nice look there from Kim. She took on the double team. Bobcats switched onto her, and Montgomery on the roll. She's been pretty good in this game so far for the Long Beach State. Nine points. No one else has more than 4.
39-30, Bobcats in front here. We're early in the third quarter. Free throw is up and good. So 10 points now for Madison Montgomery. They press in the back court. Johnson fires into the front court for Martucci. Martucci to the lane, gets double teamed, kicks it out. Johnson top of the key, left side. Thornton for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound and a foul.
Yeah, the way
Wilson came down with it, and the Bobcats, once the other player gets the ball, let them have it. You're not going to slap it out of their hands without committing a foul.
Yeah, again, Brittany Johnson threw her hands up, but you got to be smarter than that. What's the point of trying to reach in and when the rebound's already been handled?
39-31, Bobcats with an 8-point lead. Kim comes across midcourt, comes to the right side, stutter steps into the lane, jumps a pass left corner. Hashif to jump, three-pointer, no good, and rebounded by Thornton. Thornton guarded in the backcourt by Wilson, spins against Wilson across the line, picks up the dribble, looks for help, gets it to Martucci along the right sideline. Martucci into the right corner. She's double-teamed, and a timeout called by Tricia Fabry. We're going to step out here. 5:47 left in the quarter. It's Quinnipiac 39, Long Beach State 31. We'll be right back. Bill Schweitzer, Max McNall with you, and Quinnipiac has really come out here with a charge in their step in this third quarter. Max, they've outscored Long Beach State 12-3 in the third quarter.
Yeah, and opening a 12-0 run. That first unit was really, really good. And at times it's frustrating when they're having a hot streak to see them come out of the game with the gold rush going into effect every 3 minutes. But again, nice start. Bobcat defense is continuing to be there. Long Beach State shooting just 33% in this game, and the three-point line saw it was going to be an X factor in this game. The Bobcats 9 makes from behind the arc. Long Beach State just 2.
All right, Bobcat ball. I will inbound from the baseline. They're looking, get it into Struthmana in the right corner. Double team, dribbles away from it, out to Mans, left side for Thornton. Thornton back to Mans, top of the key, 10 on the shot clock to Brittany Johnson. Johnson spins up with the left hand and banks it in.
Ooh, nice finish from Brittany Johnson with the left hand about 5 feet away. A really, really nice finish.
9 points for Brittany Johnson. Bobcats lead by 10, 41-31. Kim comes to the right side, still has it on the floor, now gives top of the key to McCowan. Right back out to Kim on the right. Kim to the foul line, puts up the jump, way short, rebounded by Manns. Morgan Manns tucks it in, now throws ahead to Thornton, fires into the front court for Martucci. Martucci puts up the jump, in and out, no good. Rebound, Manns goes back up and lays it in.
Nice job, Morgan Manns. Bobcats dominating the boards in this game, +7 so far. A nice finish from Morgan Manns in traffic.
12-point Bobcat lead, 43-31 as Kim comes into the front court, gives it right side now. Gertz goes to the right baseline, bumps into Johnson, and Johnson is called for the foul. Brittany Johnson's standing there. Gertz just plowed into her. Yeah. And the foul goes against Brittany Johnson. Again, it's just a bad call in college basketball. The offensive player initiates all the contact.
And now the Bobcats are stuck in the bonus.
Yeah, they're over the limit, and it'll put Gertz at the line to shoot two. The offensive player initiates all the contact, and the defensive player gets called for the foul. I mean, it happens in women's basketball. It happens in men's basketball. It's just not good.
Yeah, and especially on that possession, Brittany Johnson didn't do anything. She
stood
played
there.
Perfect defense. She played perfect defense. Gertz just fell down, probably stepped on her foot, but in no way is that a foul.
Now, Gertz makes 2 foul shots, and it's a 10-point game. Bobcats 43, the 49ers 33. Full court pressure. Brittany Johnson fires it in to Morgan Manns against the full court pressure. Now to Johnson, throws ahead for Thornton. Thornton back to Johnson. Johnson comes into the front court. Now gives it top of the key for Strutmana. Strutmana holds the ball overhead, throws it into the lane to Manns. Manns drives, lays it up. Good.
Boy, that was a little pressure-packed possession, but boy, it ended up with 2 points for the Bobcats.
45-33, lob pass down low, and Montgomery didn't see it coming. It's stolen by Johnson. Johnson throws it up ahead for Strutmana. Strutmana brings it into the front court. Close cross court for Thornton at the foul line. Here's the jump. It's off the rim, no good. It's rebounded by Sawyer. Sawyer brings it up court. Sawyer stutter steps into the front court, comes down the left side, kicks into the left corner. There's a jump by Wilson, no good, and rebounded by Johnson. Hands to Thornton. Thornton brings it up court. Thornton falls down and rolls the ball away, and it's picked up by Johnson. She was about to be tied up. Johnson down the lane, goes up for the shot, and a whistle and a foul. I don't know if they'll call it a foul on the shot or not, but Brittany Johnson gets banged, and the foul goes against the 49ers, only their 3rd team foul.
Boy, these possessions are making the Bobcat coaching staff nervous every single time. Long Beach State's about to come up with a steal. Luckily, the Bobcats have shook off that heavy pressure, and it's translated into a few points.
So Brittany Johnson was fouled in the act. She is shooting 2 shots. First one is up and good, and Brittany Johnson in double figures now with 10 points.
Yeah, that's her 4th game on the season with 10-plus points. She came into her junior year playing in over 50 career games, only had 3 10-plus point games coming into the season. She already has 4 in 11 games so far this year.
Faye, Schuin, Martin, and Fabry are in. McClure waiting on the sideline. Free throw is up and good by Johnson. So Brittany Johnson makes 2 foul shots. Erin McClure replaces her. And the Bobcats with their biggest lead of the game, 47-33. Under 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Turner out of the backcourt, gives right side now for Jackson. Drives down the right side, pull-up jump. It's short. It's rebounded by McClure. McClure ahead for Fabry. Fabry runs it into the front court for the Bobcats. Fabry dribbles, stops on the left side. Now comes to the top of the key with the dribble. 3.5 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Goes into the right corner to McClure. Goes along the baseline with it. Picks up the dribble. Looks for help. Gets it down low. Schuin. Schuin under the basket and travels with the ball. She was wide open for a layup and just took an extra step to get better position and turns it over.
Bad shot, bad selection, everything bad on shooting on that possession.
14-point Bobcat lead, though. Tyler Turner throws along the left sideline. McCowan for 3 off the back rim, no good. Fabry with the rebound for the Bobcats. Fabry pressured in the backcourt by Turner. Fabry races up to the midcourt line and gets it into the front court for Martin. Brittany Martin into the right corner. Faye puts up the jump. Off the rim, no good. And it's rebounded by Long Beach State. Turner brings it up court for the 49ers. Turner comes to the top of the key, kicks it out left side. Sawyer. Sawyer to the baseline, to the basket, gets shoved from behind, and Schuin commits the foul.
Sarah Schuin, a couple of bad offensive possessions, and then even on that one on defense, didn't get back in time. had to suffer from had to recover on defense. Luckily, that shot didn't go in for Sawyer, but she goes to the line for 2.
Well, she got pushed from behind, and that was what made her miss the basket. So now she's going to have to make 2 shots from the free throw line. Her first is up and no good. And as you said, Max, they are not a good foul shooting team.
Nope. Came in. It's just such an interesting note. They're top 20 in the nation in attempts, but they're bottom 20 in the nation in percentage. Only 62% on the year.
Sawyer with one more foul shot coming. 2:41 remaining in the third quarter. This one is good. So Sawyer makes 1 of 2. 47-34. Bobcats lead it. Pressure in the backcourt. Jen Fay takes it up to the line, brings it across, and picks up the dribble. Gives to Fabry. Fabry with Hashen all over. Now gives to McClure, top of the key. To Fabry. Fabry, right side of the key, 13 on the shot clock. Gives to Fay, top of the key. Fay dribbles to the foul line, kicks it left side. McClure, 7 on the shot clock, to the baseline, pulls up the jump. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hashif. Hashif brings it up court, runs it into the front court, goes to the basket, lobs it up, and a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, Ashif's been very quiet. The leading scorer for the 49ers, averaging north of 10 points per game, has been held scoreless so far in 13 minutes. So go to the line for first points of this game.
2:06 left in the third quarter. Bobcats lead it 47-34. First by Hashif is good.
Yeah, this is a 12-point lead now for the Bobcats. Feels like a lot, but not in this game. The way the 49ers attack the ball and cause turnovers, anything can happen.
Second free throw. That one's short. Rebounded by McClure. McClure, double team, dribbles away from it. Still in the backcourt, throws ahead for Schuin. Schuin dribbles, double team, now hands it off to Martin. Bobcats set up the half court, 18 on the shot clock. To Fay, top of the key, bounces left side for McClure to the baseline. Double team, still has it on the floor, gives it to Fay. Cross court, Martin puts up a 3. Doesn't even hit the rim. Bangs it off the backboard. Ahead comes the 49ers. Hashif out of the backcourt, nearly has it stolen. Stutter steps, pulls up the jump, and it sticks between the rim and the backboard, which means it's a jump ball, and which means the Bobcats have the possession arrow.
Yep, luckily for the Bobcats, wide open shot for Hashif. She misses it. And again, Brittany Martin just really struggling from the three-point arc in this game. 0 of 5 from behind the arc, and nothing's really come close.
Well, I mean, she hasn't shot it all season, no, Max. I mean, you know, she really needs to stop and think about whether you're going to take that shot or not.
Yeah, it's interesting because the Bobcats need to play 2 point guards in that lineup. But again, Martucci is really the only guard, as well as Fabry, that can shoot the 3 ball. So it's tough to split them up or to keep them together.
All right, 5 in, 5 out. Strutmana, Johnson, Mans, Thornton, and Martucci on the floor for the Bobcats. Thornton breaking pressure into the front court. Gives it off to Johnson. Now takes a handoff coming behind her. Thornton holds the ball. Turner on her very tightly. Gets it to Strutmana at the foul line. Strutmana faces the basket, throws left side. Mans wide open for 3. No good, and rebounded by Kim. Kim races up court. Minute remaining. Pass up ahead for Montgomery. Up and under, and banks it home.
Yeah, Bobcats careless on offense last few possessions, allowing Long Beach State to get back in this game.
47-37. Bobcats have led by as many as 14, now a 10-point lead. Strutmana comes down the left side, goes to the basket, up with the shot, hits nothing. Ball comes to the floor, picked up by Kim. Kim races into the front court, 3-on-2. Behind the back pass to Wilson, misses the layup, but a foul on the Bobcats. Thornton picks up the foul, and that will put Wilson at the line to shoot 2 for the 49ers.
Yeah, great pass from Kim while she was going full speed. Nice behind-the-back sequence. Gets the pass to Wilson. She gets the contact. Go to the line again, trying to get back, cut into this deficit. It was, like you said, Bill, 14 a couple minutes ago.
I can get it under double figures right here. CeCe Wilson's first free throw. It's good, and that's her first point of the game. McCowan back in, replaces Montgomery for Long Beach State.
49ers hitting their free throw attempts in this game so far, 10 of 14. 71%, much better than their season average of 62 coming into this game. Second
free throw, no good. Rebound, Strutmana dribbles out of traffic and then gives it ahead for Thornton. Thornton to Strutmana. 32 seconds left in the half. Down low to Mans. Mans into the lane, up with a shot. She gets hammered.
Nice possession. Morgan Mann's not really tending to do that on the interior. Take shots and look at the rim. She does that in that possession, gets the benefit of the doubt on the call, and she'll go to the line for 2.
You know, she's figured it out here in this third quarter that going to the basket is going to work for her. She's got her only 2 field goals of the game going to the hoop.
Yeah, and Bobcats had nine threes at coming into the halftime, and they've still got 9 threes. So their whole entire offense in this third quarter is coming in the interior.
I don't know. I think they got 2 threes in this quarter, but I won't.
Yes, you're right, Bill. Forget what I just said, folks.
First free throw good by Mans, and she has one more coming with 28 seconds to play in the half. This one rolls off the rim. Rebound, Struttmana. Double teamed, and they call a jump ball. Possession arrow to 49ers, but all that means is they get the ball, but the Bobcats will have it to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, not a terrible sequence there for the Bobcats.
25 seconds left in the quarter as Kim slowly moves it up to the midcourt line. Kim comes across now with 18 seconds left in the quarter. Third quarter. Hands it off to Wilson. Wilson with Johnson on her. Wilson crossover dribble left side. Pass batted away by Mans and out of bounds. 9 seconds left in the quarter. And very quickly, Madison Montgomery pops off the bench, and she'll pop right back into this game. She is the big weapon on offense for this team. She's got 12 points for Long Beach State. Yeah. 9 seconds remaining.
Yeah, 5 of 7 from the floor for her. She's been playing very well. No one else has more than 5.
Kim looking to get it in, and let's see, there's a whistle before the inbounds. And the foul is going to go against Madison Montgomery. And I think they had her out just to keep her safe. Well, it's only her second foul, so it's not like it's the end of the world. But the Bobcats get it with 9 seconds and a chance to get another shot off. Inbound at Struttmana. Struttmana races up court against pressure. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Struttmana underneath Mans, out to Martucci for 3. Off the rim, no good. And that ends the quarter.
Great sequence there. Just Martucci wide open 3, you'll take it.
All right, after 3, it's Quinnipiac 48, Long Beach State 38. Stay there. We'll be back with the fourth quarter on the Bobcats Radio Network. Play4Kay Shootout. Quinnipiac with a 10-point lead over Long Beach State to start the fourth quarter. Cats outscored them 21-10 in the third quarter to go from 1 down to 10 up. Bobcats with the ball to start the quarter, lobbed into Fabry against some really tough defense. Fabry gives it to Fay at the top of the key. Jen Fay comes to the right side, pulls up, goes cross-court. Martin, she'll try another 3. No good. Rebounded by Kim. Brittany Martin can't buy one from behind the arc. Kim races into the front court. Hands off Sawyer for 3. Good.
Yeah, miss on the one end and then not get back on defense for the other. Costly mistakes from Brittany Martin in that sequence.
Pressure in the back court. Jen Fay comes ahead with it, comes into the front court. Wilson knocks it away and steals it. Wilson races into the front court, drives, lays it up, spins it in.
Boy, quick 5-0 run. Now all of a sudden it's a 5-point game. This should be a good one down the stretch.
48-43, and a near steal as Montgomery gets a hand on it but knocks it out of bounds.
Boy, the defense is flying around. The Bobcats keep picking up their dribbles in the wrong spots. Trish Fabry is saying, calm down. We got in the half court, so let's take advantage.
48-43, 5 straight points by Long Beach State. Gets them right back into this one. McClure, top of the key, opening minute of the fourth quarter. McClure, double team, gets it away to Fabry, top of the key, now to McClure. McClure into the lane and sticking her hip out is Wilson and commits the foul.
Again, McClure, she's an X factor. She's got to keep doing that, driving the lanes. And the pass to Schuin was there. She was fouled first, but she found Schuin with the pass. It would have been easy, too.
McCowan back in, and Wilson goes to the bench. Bobcats inbound on the non-shooting foul. Need to get their poise back here to start the fourth quarter. They lead by 5. Inbounded Schuin along the left sideline. Holds the ball, now bounces, spins, and a foul is called. Anna Kim reaches in and commits the foul. So very quickly, Long Beach State commits 2 fouls here in the first 65 seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, tough one for Kim. Didn't see much contact in that sequence, and now that might be a factor going down the road with 2 fouls already.
Bobcats will inbound on the non-shooting foul. McClure looks to inbound, gets it into Schuin. Schuin returns to McClure. Now they put it in the hands of Fabry. Fabry to McClure, left side. That aggressive defense by Long Beach State that we didn't see in the third quarter being played here in the fourth. To McClure along the right sideline, 15 on the shot clock. She's double teamed, dribbles away from it. McClure picks up, gives to Fay. Bad pass, knocked away. Fabry recovers. Fabry right corner. Martin will try another 3. Nowhere near the rim, and it's rebounded by Sawyer. Brittany Martin's got to think about taking that shot. Down to Gertz. Gertz cross-court pass Kim. Out top of the key, Montgomery steps into the 3, and it's good.
Yeah. Timeout, Trish Fabry. She's calling for it. Yep, it's big 8-0 run for the Long Beach State.
So the Bobcats come into the fourth quarter up by 10 points, and Long Beach State runs off 8 in a row to start the quarter. And here we go, 8:12 remaining in the fourth quarter, and the Bobcat lead is down to 2, 48-46.
Yep, hands on the hips for the Bobcat coaches. Boy, Brittany Martin, you're right. 0-7 from 3. It's really killing the Bobcats.
They're not even close. I mean, she's not even coming close to the rim.
And Long Beach State knows it. I mean, it's not like these are challenge shots. These are wide open looks that she's getting. And she's calmly taking the ball. She's never hesitating. She's taking the shots, but she's just not coming anywhere even close. And it's killing them because the long rebounds give the Long Beach State the chance to get out in transition. So the Bobcat half-court defense can't come back. So, and again, like I said, Montgomery, she's been on fire in this game. 15 points for her. Leads all scorers, 6 of 8 from the floor, and she caught that shot in rhythm. Looked like it was good right from the start. So, Bobcats will have to deal with it. I mean, they're going to see this pressure throughout the rest of these 8 minutes of play. It's just who's going to come out on top. We don't know, Bill. It's going to be a good one.
It is going to be a good one.
But, yeah, Brittany Martin, again, coming into this game, she was about a 30% shooter from 3, but she hasn't taken this many attempts ever in a game in her career. 7 attempts from 3 is easily a career high in a way, but you like to see him make 1 or 2 here and there. Fabry is the only Bobcat that's really making the outside shot right now. 4 or 6 combined. Everyone else is 5 of 23. So again, the shots are not falling in this game.
With the aggressive defense that Long Beach State's playing, they're just letting Brittany Martin sit out there and take shots. That's what they're trying to get the Bobcats to do.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not, again, like I said, these are wide open looks. The Bobcats are almost playing 4-on-5 on offense here at times because Long Beach State. I mean, it's hard enough going against this pressure with players that 5-on-5. But the way Martin's shooting the ball, it's a big struggle for her, and she's frustrated. So we'll see if she makes an adjustment and she's still on the court for the Bobcats.
All right, Quinnipiac basketball following the timeout. Long Beach State showing a trap. They've got 3 players out near half court. Inbounded easily to Fabry. Gets it away to Fay. Fay comes into the front court. Faces a double team. Spins away from it. Now picks up the dribble. Gives to Fabry. Boy, aggressive defense by the 49ers. To Martin. Puts up a 2. That's no good, but a whistle and a foul. So maybe this will straighten Brittany Martin out. She'll go to the free throw line. Maybe that'll get her stroke down.
She could have easily taken that 3 too, but hey, she the first time today she's decided to pump fake and pull up for a jump shot. Still didn't go in, still very short, but she was fouling the play. So again, maybe the free throw is going in will be all she needs to get going here.
First one is up and good. Sometimes that's what a shooter needs. Get that stroke down on a free throw, and you're good to go.
Yeah, and her teammates know it. They're both Erin McClure and Carly Fabry gave her a little fist bump as they left the court, so they know she's struggling, trying to pick her up.
Second free throw is good. So it's 5 in, 5 out now as Martin goes out. It's Thornton, Johnson, Manns, Strothmana, and Martucci on the floor for the Bobcats. 4-point lead for Quinnipiac, 50-46. Kim into the front court. Kim comes to the right side with Thornton on her. Dribbles the ball on the right side, gives it top of the key, and a whistle and a foul. Martucci trying to fight her way over a pick. Knocks Wilson to the floor, and the foul will go against Martucci.
Yeah, that's a big one. I think that's her 4th. So that could be a big potential loss for the Bobcats because they're keeping her on the floor, Trish Fabry is.
Inbounding from the baseline on the non-shooting foul. It's lobbed into Sawyer on the right side. Sawyer nearly loses the handle, recovers it. Johnson on her tightly, hands to Kim coming behind her. Kim comes to the top of the key. Crossover dribble to the right side to the basket. Goes up, lays it in. Good on a foul.
Yep, Strothmana late on the help, and she compounded her problems by committing a foul. So it's going to be, again, another bad sequence on defense. Long Beach State continues to produce points on offense.
50-48. They've outscored the Bobcats 10-2 so far to start this 4th quarter, and a chance for Kim to make this a 3-point play.
Yeah, they got all momentum on their side. Long Beach State does. Kim hasn't done a whole lot of that today, driving and finishing.
She makes the free throw, 3-point play, and it's a 1-point game, 50-49. Into the front court, Johnson against pressure. They give to Strothmana up high. Gives it to Fabry on the right side. 7:20 remaining. Quinnipiac 50, Long Beach State 49. Fabry, right side, comes to Manns at the top of the key. Manns back to Fabry along the right sideline, 8 on the shot clock. Bobcats, no movement at all on offense. Strothmana to Johnson, spins to the lane, up with the shot, good.
Boy, I thought the refs were going to give Kim that call. She flopped again. Refs held on to the whistle as Johnson capitalized.
52-49, Kim into the lane, dishes it back out. Montgomery for 3, way short. Saved from going out of bounds by Fabry. She gets it to Thornton. Thornton into the front court for the Bobcats. Left side, Johnson puts up a 3. It's no good. It's rebounded by Sawyer. Sawyer brings it up court herself, runs it into the front court. Sawyer comes to the right side, now picks up the dribble, gives to a cutting Montgomery into the lane, puts up the shot, no good, and a foul.
Yeah, Montgomery favoring her right shoulder as she cut up the floor. I guess it's okay. She went in hard in that drive. Again, could have got the and one there easily, but layup just spun in and out. Bobcats will have to deal with a couple more free throws from her.
Morgan Manns commits the foul, and Montgomery to the line for the 49ers. Free throw is up, off the rim, no good.
Again, Montgomery, a very talented player, had 19 points against South Florida, including 3 threes. She's a very gifted scorer, 6'2" with a handle and with shooting ability.
Makes the second, and now she'll come out of the ball game as Jackson replaces her. Montgomery with the second foul shot has 16 points. Bobcat lead is 2, 52-50. Full court pressure. Inbounded to Strothmana. Strothmana dribbles with the left hand, now kicks it ahead. Fabry into the front court. Fabry's pass is batted away by Cowan and stolen by Kim. Up ahead, Sawyer. You can't throw helium passes against that defense. Sawyer to the top of the key. Sawyer throws left side for Kim. Kim has a pick, off the pick, top of the key, into the lane, pull-up jump, off the rim, no good. Whistle, foul. And let's see who it's going against.
Morgan Mans. For a box out.
So Mans picks up a couple of quick fouls here. Bobcats now with 4 team fouls. Mans comes out of the game, and Erin McClure is back in as Mans picks up her 4th.
Yeah.
She and Mortucci 4 fouls apiece.
2 big losses for the Bobcats. Their senior leaders, the 2 big three-point threats.
Kim gets the ball into Wilson along the left sideline, bounces it down low, knocked away and stolen by Strutmana. Strutmana picks the ball up and travels with it. Good play by Strutmana, but again, you know, basketball IQ in this team very, very low.
Yeah, and this game is really showing it. I mean, their defense thankfully has been there. The fact that they're in the lead is pretty impressive considering they've handled this pressure very poorly today.
Inbounded to Jackson, waits and puts it in the hands of Anna Kim. Kim, the point guard, goes against Thornton, dribbles, has a pick, goes the other way down the left side, still has it on the floor, picks up the dribble, looks for somebody, gets it to McCowan, left side of the key, back to Kim. 12 on the shot clock now for Long Beach State. Kim to the basket, lays it up and hits.
Boy, Kim's been great this fourth quarter. Another drive from her, that time with the left hand, finishes.
Game tied at 52. Bobcats came in, and another poor pass by Johnson on the inbounds, but it's knocked out of bounds by Kim.
I mean, we've seen
You've got to be a little bit more aggressive against this defense if you're the Bobcats.
I mean, every possession is just such a laboring effort for the Bobcats. Everything is so difficult. You don't expect them to either turn the ball over or miss a three-point shot the way the things are going in this fourth quarter.
Montgomery back in, replacing Jackson. Full court pressure by Long Beach State. Game tied at 52, as in the first 4.5 minutes of this quarter, Long Beach State has come from 10 points back. Inbounded to Strutmana. Strutmana ahead for McClure, still in the back court. McClure dribbles, now lobs it into the front court to Strutmana. They put it in the hands of Fabry, 18 on the shot clock. Fabry comes to the right side. McCowan on her tightly. Gives it to Strutmana. Strutmana top of the key, dishes left side. McClure, the jump. Good.
Oh, boy, they needed that so badly. McClure, wide open jump shot again. Hadn't been falling in this game. She makes that one. Boy, that's a huge make.
2-point lead for the Cats, 54-52. Kim guarded by Thornton. Has a pick right side, stutter steps into the lane, dishes left corner for McCowan. McCowan along the baseline, pass is stolen by McClure. McClure races up court with it. McClure comes to the left side, dishes into the left corner to Fabry, cross court. Johnson in the right corner. Had a look from 3, but held the ball. Gets it down low to McClure. McClure dribbles the ball, now out to Thornton. Thornton into the lane, dishes to Strutmana. Into the lane, McClure goes up for the shot, no good. McClure her own rebound and lays it in.
Well, easy look from 4 feet away. She misses it, but there for the rebound.
4-point Bobcat lead, 56-52, just over 4 minutes to play. Left side for Wilson, drives, blocked by Strutmana and out of bounds.
Huge possession there again. I can't say enough. McClure coming up big. First for that 15-foot jumper. That was huge coming off. Another tough sequence coming with the ball up the floor. And then that last one, that was the first time we've seen him make several good passes in a row that led to an easy bucket for McClure.
Brittany Martin back in. She replaces Thornton. Also, Katie Webster checks in and replaces McCowan. 21 on the shot clock for Long Beach State. Lobbed into Montgomery. Now hands to Kim coming behind her on the left side. Kim dribbles out, picks up, gives to Montgomery for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And last touched by the Bobcats.
Oof. Bobcats got a break on that one. Montgomery, wide open 3. She's been hitting them in this game. Gets the miss, but the Long Beach State gets the rebound.
Inbounded in the lane, Montgomery spins. Shot blocked by Strutmana. And up with the ball comes Johnson off the floor. Gets it ahead for Fabry. Fabry into the front court to the left side. Fabry dribbles, comes to the top of the key with it. Comes to the right side with it. 20 on the shot clock. Bounces into the right corner for Martin. Martin to the baseline. Whistle foul. It's going to be an offensive against Strutmana.
Hey, another tough whistle for the Bobcats. Refs are actually circling on this one. Maybe they saw it differently.
Well, there is a discussion going on, so let's see what the discussion is going to be. It's going to go against Strutmana. Paula picks up number 2, but turns it over. And it's an offensive foul, so they won't shoot, but it does put the Bobcats over the foul limit. So Long Beach State will be shooting from here on in. Long Beach State picked up 2 fouls in the first 20 seconds of this fourth quarter and have only picked up 1 since then.
Yeah, they clean that up, and now the Bobcats continue to play good defense here. They've strung a couple good possessions on offense. Got to do better on defense.
Kim into the front court. Kim has a pick. Off the pick to the right side. Goes to the basket. Kicks it into the left corner for Webster. Webster holds the ball, dribbles out of the corner, throws cross court Montgomery. Montgomery drives to the hoop, lays it up, does not go in, and a foul is called. Brittany Johnson coming over to help out. Montgomery got picked up by Martin in a switch. Big mismatch there. Brittany Johnson came over to help out. She commits the foul, and that'll put Montgomery at the line to shoot 2.
Boy, Montgomery wishes she had that one back, too. An easy layup she missed. Would have been a huge and 1. As now the Bobcats do return Martucci to the floor. So she'll come in for Brittany Martin. So Martucci back in with 4 fouls.
Yeah, 3:25 to play. I mean, you can't sit her. You got to get her back in.
No, you do. You need her offense. You need her defense on the floor in this situation.
Montgomery's second free throw off the back rim. No good, but it's rebounded by Long Beach State. McCowan beat Brittany Johnson to the ball. McCowan right side. Johnson is on her. Hands it off to Kim. Just over 3 minutes to play, and the Bobcats have a 3-point lead. Kim into the lane, up with the shot, no good. Rebound Montgomery, and fouled on the shot.
Yep, Kim again, nice drive. And
that's going to go against Martucci. That's going to be it for her. So Adelie Martucci trying to help out on that, commits her 5th foul. So not only do the 49ers go to the line, but Martucci fouls out of the game.
She probably didn't say any words in that one. Just had her hands raised to the referee as she came over telling him Martucci had 5 fouls.
And it'll be Brittany Martin coming in to replace her. 3:08 left. Quinnipiac with a 3-point lead.
And again, Montgomery at the line, not the player the Bobcats want to see. She's got already 17 points in this game. She's been a go-to scorer of late here, and she'll look to cash in.
First free throw is up and good. 18 for Montgomery. Bobcats by 2. Montgomery with a second free throw coming. Flips with the right hand. Good.
Nothing but net on those 2.
She's got 19 points. Bobcats lead it 56-55. Inbounded to Strutmana. Now hands to McClure against full court pressure. Back to Strutmana into the front court for Brittany Martin. Martin waits, now dribbles to the top of the key with it. Under 3 minutes to play. Martin to the left side, hands off to Johnson. Johnson dribbles to the top of the key, hands off Strutmana, 12 on the shot clock. Strutmana to the lane, to the basket, goes up, no, blocking foul, and Paula Strutmana will shoot 2 free throws. Anna Kim picks up the foul, and the Bobcats will get a couple of free throws.
49ers bench a little upset. I can see why. Kim looked like she was in position the whole time.
I think she was in too deep. I think she was in that semicircle.
Yep.
Can't do that. Got to give them room.
Nope, exactly. That's what it's there for.
Strutmana to shoot 2. Her first is up and good.
Her
first point of the game.
Yeah, it's a first point for Strutmana in a long time. She went scoreless all day yesterday.
One more to come. 2:46 remaining. Bobcats by 2. Strutmana's second free throw is up and good. So Paula hits 2. The Bobcats lead it 58-55. Kim gets to the midcourt line. Still not across. Now comes across. Lobs it left side for Sawyer. Sawyer dribbles the ball. Bobcats in a tough defense. Sawyer spins, gets it into the left corner. Cowan for 3. No good. Rebound batted around. Taken off the floor. And a jump ball is called. And the 49ers have the possession arrow. So they'll hold on to the ball with 2:28 remaining. And the Bobcats up by 3.
You love that shot for the 49ers. Wide open 3. Just didn't make it. Good hustle on the rebound. Gets the jump ball, and they get the extra possession.
Kim lobs one in, and a foul before the ball comes in, and it's going to go against the Bobcats.
And that's Strutmana's 5th. Or, excuse me, that's only her 3rd. My bad.
Easy, Max. Easy.
I looked at Morgan Mann's stat line. She's got the 4 fouls.
Yeah, she does. She's sitting comfortably on the bench. Martina McCowan at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Her first is good.
And here comes Turner into the game. We haven't seen her in a while for Long Beach State, the point guard.
Tyler Turner in, replacing Anna Kim. McCowan with one more free throw. Flips up. Good. 1 point game again. Bobcats 58, Long Beach State 57. Nearly picked off by Cowan. Now they throw it up ahead. Fabry into the front court. Fabry comes along the right sideline with it. 2:20 left. Fabry dribbles. Wilson on her tightly. Gives it to Struthman at top of the key. Left side for Johnson. Johnson goes to the baseline. Picks up her dribble. Needs help. And travels with the ball.
Yep,
I mean, there's just no IQ on this Quinnipiac team. You can't do that.
No, they pick the dribble up in the most terrible positions, too, in the corners where they have no one to go to, no one to look at, no one to pass to. Bobcats amazingly still leading this game somehow. 1 point game. Anna Kim back in. She brings it across with 2 minutes remaining. Brittany Martin is on her. Comes to the right side. Still has the ball on the floor. Crossover dribble to the baseline, but Struthman has her in a switch to Sawyer, top of the key. 12 on the shot clock. Sawyer picks up the dribble and hands to Montgomery. Montgomery down the left side, up for the shot, and a whistle and a foul. And again, that rule where all of the contact by the offensive player, Struthman picks up the foul, and Montgomery will shoot 2 free throws. I mean, the Bobcats, again, have not deserved to win this game, in my opinion, on the way they played on offense. But, again, just another tough whistle. I mean, I thought Paula was in great position the whole way down the drive for Montgomery. So, Bobcats, another tough whistle.
First free throw is good. 20 points for Madison Montgomery. Fay and Mans in as Martin and Johnson go to the bench. 1:43 remaining. The game is tied at 58. Montgomery's second is short. It's rebounded by Fay. So tie ball game. Fabry pressed in the back court. Gets it ahead for Fay. Fay throws to Struthman at the top of the key. Underneath, bad pass knocked away, but recovered by McClure at the baseline. Out to Fabry on the left side, 15 on the shot clock. Gets it back to McClure with 12. McClure holds the ball. Now backs in. Still has it, 7 to the basket, spins, and travels with the ball. I mean, none of these Bobcats have a clue. They have no basketball IQ. They're in a battle for their lives here, and they're playing like they're up by 20.
This is turnover city. They're not making shots. They're turning the ball over an incredible amount. I mean, credit this Long Beach State defense. It's been there all game, but, I mean, the Bobcats have to make some adjustments here. They just can't keep doing what they're doing.
Minute 15 remaining. Anna Kim brings it up. Comes across the line. Comes to the top of the key with the dribble. Brittany Martin, who's back in, is on her. Comes off a pick. Picked up by Brittany Johnson in a switch. Still has it on the floor. Picks up the dribble now. Gets it down low. Spinning is Sawyer and lays it in. 2 point lead for Long Beach State. Inbounded to Struthman against the pressure. To McClure. McClure brings it up to midcourt and across. McClure to the right side. McClure crosses over in a timeout by Tricia Fabry. 48 seconds remaining. Bobcats, who have led this game virtually all night long, now down by 2, 60-58. And you look in the mirror, and this is all your own fault.
Absolutely, no doubt about it, Bill. The Bobcats led again by 14 points.
We're gonna take the quick break because they got us on that media break early in the quarter. We'll be right back. 48 seconds left. The Bobcats are down by 2. They have the ball. Inbounded to McClure with 20 on the shot clock. McClure, guarded tightly by Wilson, puts the ball on the floor. Still dribbling along the baseline, not going anywhere. Knocked to the floor, throws it, gets it away to Strutman. To Mans, 9 on the shot clock. To Fabry with 7. Back to Mans, 5 on the shot clock. To McClure on the left side, pulls back. The jump is good at the shot clock buzzer. Ooh. Man, oh man. Game tied at 60.
Another bad sequence on offense, to say the least. Hot potato again with 10 seconds on the shot clock, but huge shot from McClure, a fadeaway jumper.
Timeout on the floor. 27 seconds left. We'll be back right after this. .27 seconds left in the third place game in the Play4Kay Shootout. Quinnipiac and Long Beach State tied at 60. Long Beach State has the basketball. You wonder, what are they going to do here, Max? Do you hold it and wait? And if you hit the shot, you win. If you don't, you go to overtime? Let's see.
Well, you definitely take it to at least 10 so you can limit the Bobcats on offense.
Inbounded to Kim, double team, gets it away to Sawyer, top of the key, now to Kim. Bobcats in a pressure defense to Sawyer, 18 seconds left, back to Kim. Kim holds, returns to Sawyer at the top of the key, back to Kim. Now there's 10 seconds left. Sawyer, right side, to Kim on the left. Kim dribbles, 5 seconds left behind the back left side, fires it up, no good. Rebound McClure, and she's fouled with a 1/10 of a second remaining. She's fouled coming down with the rebound. Erin McClure walks to the other end of the floor. That puts Long Beach State over the 5 foul limit, and McClure can win the game here for the Bobcats with a 1/10 of a second remaining in regulation.
Oh my goodness. I'm stunned. What an incredible sequence. Kim pulled up for a 15-footer. It was open. Long Beach State is incensed on the sideline, and a
technical foul is called on their coach. She just picked up a handful of stat sheets and threw them, and the referee said, you ain't doing that here. Technical foul. So the Bobcats are going to get 2 technical fouls, 2 free throws by Erin McClure with a 1/10 of a second left, and all I have to do is hit 1 shot.
Yeah, I was going to say McClure is not the best free throw shooter, so, yeah, it's a terrible sequence, but the game was certainly not over, and now Long Beach State just completely throws it away with their antics on the sideline. It's too bad. This game was going to be determined at the free throw line, but McClure, again, nice, an excellent rebound for her in traffic. She definitely was hit. I don't know if it deserved a foul or not.
Well, she got knocked to the floor. A lot of times players get knocked. And it was not a flop. She got the rebound, got bumped, got knocked. I don't know if she was off balance. I don't know if she got physically knocked to the floor, but she got knocked to the floor, and the referee called the foul.
And I don't know what they're reviewing here. Could it be with the time remaining?
Yeah, could
possibly, because I was going to say if maybe the foul was called with under when the buzzer went up, but it never went up with 0.1 on the clock.
No. Yep. There's going to be some time on the clock, but it's I think what they're looking at here, are they going to put time back on, or is it going to stay at a 1/10 of a second? And it doesn't matter because even if you put 1 second on the clock, I don't care. They're not going to score.
And it's Bobcat ball after all this. It's the way that big technical foul was a huge call. Now the Bobcats have 4 guaranteed free throws here.
Yeah, they put 1.3 seconds on the clock. So Julian Sawyer picks up the foul. They will put Strutman at the line to shoot the technical free throws. So the Bobcats can ice the game if they hit all 4 of them, but Strutman misses the first. McClure will follow and shoot 2 free throws.
Here we go. 1 down, 3 to go.
Second free throw is up. This one is good. So Strutman hits 1 of 2, but McClure has 2 foul shots. With 1.3 seconds left, Bobcats will put nobody on the free throw line. Everybody standing back near midcourt. Erin McClure at the line. 1-point Bobcat lead. Her first is up. It is good.
Nice show from McClure there. Again, the pressure's off her now. Paula did the work. Now McClure just tied into the Bobcat lead here.
Well, it's a 2-point lead right now. Can she make it 3? Bends the knees, flips up with the right hand, and hits. 10 points for Erin McClure. Bobcats by 3, and a timeout by Long Beach State, which also means, Max, they can get the ball in the front court to inbound it. So you can certainly get a 3-point shot off with 1.3 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you absolutely can. We see it in the NBA all the time. It's a rule that was changed last year. When the clock is under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, coaches have the option of moving the ball up the floor, advancing the ball like we see in the NBA all the time. So, it's a good rule. It makes it so that, the last 1.3 seconds now mean a whole lot compared to if the ball was just taken on the end line. So now it creates a situation where, hey, a 3 will tie it, creates a dramatic situation. So Bobcat defense, okay, the IQ's been bad all game. Do not take any step inside the 3-point arc. Everybody on the 3-point line, defend the 3-point line. Do not take any step inside the paint area. Let them have a 2. 1.3 is plenty of time to get a shot off. So, just stick on your defender. Don't fall them into the paint. Let the play happen. Just at all costs, defend the 3-point line.
All right, Bobcats had a 10-point lead coming into the fourth quarter. Long Beach State erased it quickly. They had the lead. Bobcats came back. Right now, Cats by 3 with 1.3 seconds remaining. Long Beach State with the ball.
You look at Montgomery and her size. I expect her to get the ball with her frame. Kim's going to be inbounding here.
Well, here we go. Long Beach State inbounding from in front of their own bench. Kim looking, gets it to Montgomery, forces the 3, in and out. No good. The Bobcats hold on and win it. Final score, Quinnipiac 63, Long Beach State 60. Stay tuned for the Boral Motors post-game show right after this.